Houston, we have a problem. It's radiator fluid.
Whoa!
Wow, that's all coming from the overflow tank.
Look at this.
So something's going on with Chris's Jeep. The temperature gauge spiked. He just stopped. All of a sudden the temperature gauge spiked and now fluid is pouring out of the overflow.
We may have to get the water.
Yeah, we got a whole case of water in our car. Well, so it's not the radiator that's leaking.
No, it's not the radiator that's leaking at all. It's coming from the overflow. The overflow has this blow-off channel here, and that's where it's blown out at.
So basically what's happened is Chris's Jeep is overheating because the thermostat is stuck. The thermostat is right here. So the thermostat has to be stuck closed. The hot fluid, the hot coolant is exiting the engine. It's coming up into the radiator, and then it's got nowhere to go. It goes down the hose. The hose was really tight, but it's got nowhere to go. It can't go back into the engine, so the thermostat must be stuck. It was coming out of the coolant overflow. So the fix for this, to do a field fix, is to remove the thermostat. Just take it out. Good thing we have two mechanics here. Taking the cap off the radiator. And the coolant is still hot. Watch your feet, Jared. The coolant's dripping on your feet.
Probably still this much pressure. Yeah, I might have to let it go. Ready?
Yeah.
She's crying.
So how come you're taking off the cap now, Jared? Why didn't you wait for it to cool down a little bit more?
Because we'll be sitting here for a couple hours.
So if you
might
open,
as well get it to get the water out of the top portion of the radiator, hopefully, so we can get to the thermostat sooner than later.
so by opening it up now, it'll cool down faster.
In theory, yeah.
Let the pressure out at least, and then get more air flowing in there.
Don't worry, baby. She's home. I wish I was taking credit. They were like,
So there's just 2 bolts to remove.
Yep.
Show's told.
Yeah, I can't get in the back here.
Glad I put these back in the Jeep this morning. Right?
Yeah, no kidding. So you never know.
You never know. No, you don't have cold water, right? It's just
room temp.
Okay, good.
Yeah, cold water.
We don't want to shock it too bad.
And in saying shock, you mean
I don't want to snap your head. Hopefully.
crack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully your motor's cooled. Will be cooled down enough to.
Get in here. Ow. Stupid.
Sorry, dude.
Too bad. I tricked out JL. Dang, that looks nice.
Code red.
the glove isolated enough? Let's put the glove on there.
Isn't it cool? Jeeping community. Everybody wants to stop and talk and help and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good community.
I'd say just off-roading in general.
Off-roading in general, yeah, not just jeeping.
The family.
Sorry, Jared. I use jeeping as a kind of a generic term. That's pretty exclusive.
It's like there.
So close.
There.
Got it?
Yeah.
There it is. Wait, let me get a little shot at that. Can you hold it open for a split sec? There we go. So now the thermostat has been removed. Chris, can you show me what the thermostat looks like? There's the thermostat.
It's open. Not open very much.
No, that's not a good sign. No, it's like... But it's also had a chance to cool off.
But still, if it would cool off, it should close even more.
No, we want it open though.
Right.
So why was it closed? Why was it open?
Yeah.
J19. This guy. Still fine.
He looks happy?
He looks happy. But oh my gosh! Hold on. Time out.
Okay.
Because my auxiliary fan runs off the same circuit, right?
This
that
one?
was definitely running.
Well, this, yeah, because I was commenting. I was thrown off that it was running.
But what if? That's not. What if?
You get the other one? You get the other bolt?
It's still sitting in the housing. What if?
We made our own fishing pool.
Dad, was there
So
temporary?
after taking out the thermostat, I found out the thermostat was open,
Turned in on position, the fan should be running.
Yeah, no,
which
it didn't-
means this
it
might
did
not be a
So I was
thermostat
thinking,
issue. This might be an
the fan
electrical
was
issue, and the fan's just not
on
running.
position. Didn't come on.
We made our own fishing
So Chris is having some problems with the electrical system. He's getting
and the stick.
check engine lights and ABS lights coming in on his dash. His dash is intermittently cutting out. So this could all be related to
What are
an
we doing?
electrical
What's going
problem.
on? What's the temp say?
I'm right in operating temperature.
Yeah, because you were fine driving, right? It was just sitting idle.
So
And pulling out the thermostat was definitely open.
So as soon as air stopped flowing through it, we got the overheat.
Yeah.
What are you guys checking?
We are in the chip. There's a way. I'm pretty sure there's a way to adjust the fan, what temperature the fan comes on. So we're going to try to see if we can drop the temperature that the fan comes on all the way down to like
Dawn.
ambient temperature
on.
to where it actually comes on, so it fires up. If
So we
it
can test
does,
it.
So we can test, because right now the vehicle's off and I'm at operating temperature still, and the fan should be running. So I got to try to see what's going on. We already checked the fuse, and the fuse is fine.
So what we're gonna do is we need to make a test light because we didn't bring enough tools out, so we could test if the fan is actually operating, which we're suspecting it is not. So, well, we're allowing the motor to cool down anyways. I'm gonna pull the tail lamp out of my truck, take some solder, hopefully it has enough continuity because I don't have any wire, take some duct tape, make sure it works, and you have your makeshift test lamp. See if I can break my taillight first. I got a tail lamp here. Since it's running 12 volts, decide if we want to do it to the back terminals or do it to this. And it'd be easier to do it to this. We'll put that to the side here. Chris, you have duct tape? I know you did.
You're just going to use the solder in lieu
place of a
of
wire.
wires.
And ensure we're not going to short something out with it. So we do got to be careful because there's no insulation on the solder. And essentially, let's go test it real quick even before the duct tape. Let's go to the battery over here. Okay,
Yes,
we just got a
got
good
it.
duct tape. So let's get duct tape.
Thin strips.
Yeah. All right, Chris, you want to help me with this?
So you're essentially just bending it to make the connections
To make the best connection,
and then tape it down. So
and
it
then
stays
tape
in
it down,
place.
and hopefully it'll be a
You wanna put it
decent,
somewhere?
decent. I think it's enough. Decent little test light, since we didn't bring enough tools out with us.
Okay, if you can move that finger. I don't know how good of contact that one was, but
We could always test it.
test the test.
Hold it up. Let's see what you got.
Have more if you need more.
See if it works.
There we go.
That's good. That's good. I think I didn't have a good one on the closet. Go ahead and grab it.
Lovely dielectric grease.
Is that okay?
Oh, it's burnt. It's fried.
It's burnt. When did you put the dielectric grease in last?
When I put the radiator back on a few weeks ago, maybe there was some moisture in there. But dielectric grease itself isn't conductive.
It's not. It's the reason you do it is so it doesn't
Yeah,
attach water.
I gotta turn the car on.
Yeah, why don't you try?
If we're still in fan operating temperature.
Why don't you come here and grab the top here?
Wait,
This should be enough. Just a little touch together. Connector does not look good at all.
no.
I'm gonna take one hand and just hold that like that. Yeah. And I can control these.
Suspense is killing me.
Well, tell me when.
Go for it.
Okay, Tim, can you confirm it's not touching anything?
Confirmed.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Test.
Here it goes.
There's a lot of resistance. The fan works. There's a lot of resistance in this thing. That inrush is a hell. I felt that too. All right, so we got a good fan. We just got a potential bad connection. So let's fill this thing up with water.
No.
You want to see how high
done
it...
yet, man. We're gonna pull this off,
Okay, and then we can test it there.
and we can test it there.
Sure. So it's if it's the connector or not.
Yeah.
Sure, I like it. The dishes are done, man.
For this, I need this. Eeny, meeny, miny. Wait. Because they change colors.
So explain, Chris, what you're doing.
Really? All right. So the last time we did this,
He needs finger condoms.
We had we're using solder to test the continuity, and there's
High
no
resist-
insulation on the solder, so it was a little shocking.
You got zapped. Shocking. You got zapped.
Actually,
Got zapped a little,
high,
so-
the high resistance it burns your fingers.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It's hot. It's hot more than anything, but you know the negative we don't have to really. It's the positive, right? That has the heat first.
I'd put it on both fingers.
So how come you guys both got shocked, but I was holding the wire here and I didn't, and I was holding
No,
the positive.
it's not necessarily shock, it's heat.
It's heat. Yeah, I didn't.
So at both ends will get hot before the middle. Jesus.
Well,
They're gonna be like, "Are you kidding?"
Wait, hold
me?
them up
Look
and
what
hold them
these guys
still.
are doing. What a
Wuss.
bunch of wusses. We're having fun. It's just for fun.
It's cool, man. You made a test switch at it.
Okay.
It's a negative. You make sure I got a really good contact. Just stay there. You set?
Yeah, we're good.
It works.
We're good.
Have a little sip first.
So am
Goodbye,
I good
Warner.
to, well, I'll wait. So am I good to put the test light back together?
Oh my god, it sounds like it's going down the toilet.
I have a feeling that thing's halfway empty.
So we gotta keep doing it.
Okay, Tim.
Yeah.
I was thinking of taking the reservoir off and pouring it back into the radiator. Because I can do that. I'd rather have the reservoir empty. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, put the thermostat in. Here. We're gonna need oil.
Yeah.
Now we know there's water in the block.
Yep.
Line up the holes and tighten it down.
That's it. Well, not exactly the footage you were planning on today, Tim, right?
Might turn out to be even better. These how-to videos, man. This is what people watch.
Yeah.
This is cool though.
It's really hot when you touch it.
right? The bottom of my wrist is like...
It's nicer on the left hand. Where is a pain in the ass, by the way?
Yes, it is, right?
So we're finishing up here. Just got the thermostat back in. We confirmed that it worked. So that wasn't our problem. We're suspecting that for some reason that the fan wasn't turning on. So we'll fill it up with water, fire the truck up, or the Jeep, and see what we got.
I hold the baby like this.
Good. Let's shut it off and put the reservoir back together.
Yeah, I got
Good flow.
So,
I think he's hiding it in the pocket.
you want to go eat lunch at the top?
No!
You think we can make it up there safely without overheating?
Well, like Jared said,
Oh,
whether
look at that bee.
a bumblebee.
You guys want to see a bumblebee? Never mind, he's gone.
Wait,
Too late.
wait. What shape was him?
whether it's having issues here
Dada,
on the
why
side of
did
the
you
road or
say look at that bee?
No, but is it going to have issues climbing?
It might, but if so, you can always just back it down, or just when you're going down, you're not putting any strain on the engine.
Yeah, but what was going down backwards?
No. If you make it up to the top and it's overheating, just turn around, come back down. You're not putting any strain on the engine.
There's a turnaround spot right here.
But ask
There's a
who?
turnaround spot right there, and there's a turnaround spot right up there.
No,
I think though, Chris, err on the side of caution. Drive it up and down the street a few
Yeah,
times.
I'm
Just
going
us
to,
go
but
or just let it
what's-
sit and idle.
what's
That's how
nice
it
is
overheated.
The fan is actually coming on now,
Right.
where it wasn't before. And we also found on the connection there it was melted a little bit, plastic had melted, which would tell me that it wasn't getting a good connection before. So it may not have been plugged in all the way. So
So do you trust the ability of the three of you to have fixed it?
Kim, if you can't
What do you
trust
think
us, who can you trust? with these two guys?
You
saying.
even caught how to make a test switch or a test light on a whim.
Well, I did
Yeah.
see somebody get electrocuted, right? Was that you?
Two people.
A little bit of resistance and yeah.
Yeah, but
Hot
Jared
fingers.
does that weekly.